Hey guys, welcome to another G2G video. So today I'm going to chat a little bit about good and bad foods and why that's not really a great way to describe any food or put them under any kind of subcategory of good or bad. So if you were to think about good foods, a lot of people go to the kind of lean meats and vegetables and the nutrition dense foods, foods that have high nutritional value. And then when you think about kind of bad foods or what you might associate with that, it would be things like your crisps, your biscuits, your sweets, all the things that you think taste nice but are bad for you. Now, just going over a little bit about why this isn't completely accurate. There is no such thing as a good or a bad food. Every food has some sort of space in your diet if you want it to. And it's the main reason that a lot of diets don't work for people long term, or a lot of these restrictive diets don't work long term, because you restrict yourself so much in the things that you maybe enjoy that bring you a little bit of happiness in your life, and then that means that later on you kind of binge and you look for that and you can't control yourself when you do have a little bit. Okay, so why would you not label a food as a bad food? Now, you may think because it's high in calories, because you don't get an awful lot of like nutritional value from a certain type of food, it doesn't have a place in your diet. But it's important to keep things that, one, you enjoy, two, are not necessarily boring to eat, and just have a little bit every now and again. So things like, well, for me, I love a good bit of chocolate. If I completely restricted that from my diet, I would end up eating every bit of chocolate in sight in my house. So the idea is you just have a little bit each day, and yeah, it's higher in calories, but you can fit that into your diet and your day-to-day eating routine quite easily without it becoming a big thing.
Weak.
That was pathetic.
That's a weak class.
Shameful. Okay, so then going on to what you might class as a good food. So usually what we tend to think about with good foods is the nutrient-dense foods. So what we tend to think about as being a good food would be a nutrient-dense food. So lean protein, vegetables, things that are lower in calories, some kind of slow carbs, things like that. These are great and they absolutely have a big part in your diet, and they should be kind of what your diet mainly consists of. But as I previously mentioned, if that is all your diet consists of, you're not gonna last long. You're gonna end up not enjoying life, restricting yourself so much that your social life has an impact, your mood will have an impact. It's just better to kind of have a bit of a mix. Okay, so then this also relates back to the social media post that we put up the other day about how what you see on Instagram and believing this kind of facade around Instagram of what a lot of the fitness industry puts out there of eat this, not this, or if you eat this, all your problems will change. It is a big problem with the fitness industry, and it is getting a little bit better, but promoting that eat this and not this is not the best way to think about it. If you plan your days and plan your week ahead, you can definitely have that high carb meal, so that high, say a carbonara or something. It's one of my favourite meals. So like throughout the week, I know that I want it that day, so maybe I'll cut down the carbs a little bit on my breakfast, have more of a leaner breakfast, or have a leaner lunch, because I know I'm going to have that dinner that's higher in carbs and higher in fats. So it definitely has a place if you kind of work it out throughout your day. So another point is plan what you're having, and you can pretty much fit anything into your diet. The other good thing about eating a varied diet is that you can actually enjoy the food that you're eating when you're eating it. So I don't know if when you maybe are having one of these big cheat days or something like that, if you can lose a bit of control and you will go from cupboard to cupboard in your house and eat anything that is sweet or that you've been craving for the week. And you kind of won't be able to stop and actually enjoy the foods. You just kind of find, okay, that's going down, what's next? Before you've even really thought about it. When you break this up and kind of have a little bit or a little thing each day, it will really give you the chance to properly enjoy the food. Now, because you know that that's the one thing you're having each day and you're not restricting yourself, you can actually enjoy it and sit and actually enjoy the process of eating that food instead of just mindlessly chucking it in. So in summary, don't class any foods as good or bad. Every food is equal, they all have space in your diet, and they all have a purpose as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. If it's something that you relate to or want to know more about, feel free to drop us a message. Like, share and subscribe on all the social medias, and I'll see you next time. Thanks!